I am Dr. Swami Sinha, Head, Department of Cardiorespiratory Diseases, Ravi Nair Physiotherapy College, Datta Mega Institute of Medical Sciences, Wardha. Today I will show you some simple breathing exercises for patients who are recovering from COVID-19 infection. We all know that the coronavirus affects our lungs severely and it reduces the lung functioning. Let us see what exercises should be done to improve the lung function. I will first begin with a technique that is called as diaphragmatic breathing technique. For diaphragmatic breathing, we should place our hands over the abdomen like this. This is the position of the diaphragm, and the purpose of placing our hand is to feel the contraction of the diaphragm. We will begin with turning our face to the other side. Then we will breathe out through mouth and then we will breathe in through the nose. Remember that breathing out should be done through mouth and breathing in should be through nose. Another point to remember is that do not take out all the air at one instance. Air should be released from mouth slowly by making a small opening between the lips. Let us see how this should be done. The next type of breathing is called as apical breathing. For apical breathing, we should be placing our hands like this. In apical breathing, our focus is to expand the apical lung segments. So once again, we will breathe out through nose and then we will breathe out through mouth and then we will breathe in through nose by turning our face to the other side. While breathing in, we can put slight pressure with our hands. We can put slight pressure over the chest wall, and the purpose is to strengthen the chest wall muscles which help in inspiration. After this, we will focus on segmental expansion. For this, we should be positioning our hands on the lateral aspect of our ribs like this. The hand position should be like this. The technique remains same. We breathe out through mouth and breathe in through nose by turning our face to the other side. While doing so, we should put some pressure on the over the ribs with our hands. Once again, the purpose of doing this is strengthening the intercostal muscles, the muscles of the thorax, which help in breathing. After this, the next thing to practice is inspiratory hold. That means we breathe in air and we hold the air inside for 2 seconds before releasing it. We are holding our inspiration for 2 seconds. This 2 seconds of breath holding improves oxygenation to a great extent. So how this is to be done? Take a simple inspiration, breathe in through nose, hold the air for 2 seconds more than what you will be normally holding. And then release the air. This is called as inspiratory hold. After this, we will see what are the techniques that can be used for clearing the airways. First, I will show you huffing and then I will show you coughing. This is called as huffing, done from here. And now coughing. Both huffing and coughing help to clear out the mucus from our respiratory tract. But remember not to overdo these techniques. These should be done 4 to 5 times maximum. All the breathing exercises that I had demonstrated earlier, that all of them must be done about 10 to 15 times in one sitting. Now after this I will show you how to improve our inspiratory capacity. For this we can use a device which is called as an incentive spirometer. This device is called as incentive spirometer and it is easily available in all medical shops. What is to be done with this device? This device has a yellow indicator. We will ask or we will breathe in, this is the mouthpiece, we will take it inside the mouth and we will breathe in as hard as possible. Our aim is to make this yellow indicator go up, to make it rise as far as possible. But once again, there is a note of caution, do not overdo it. Now let us see how this is to be done. Clean the mouthpiece, take it inside the mouth. Gradually, with practice, you will be able to take this indicator higher and higher, but never attempt to do it in first sitting itself. So I hope with all these techniques, we will be able to improve our lung functioning to a great extent after COVID-19 infection.